Hey everyone, welcome to the live broadcast in the train room. I'm your host Jack, and it's going on almost 7 hours of work in here. I have been in here since a little after 5 o'clock, and I got a lot done. I got a lot done. Right now, I'm testing to see how these cars run on the new curve, and so far, so good. Despite some of these cars are too light and they're beginning to tip over on shove. That's because I got about 30 cars on the shove. So I'm gonna give me a minute and I will show y'all how everything looks. I did a fork down. I took the old switches out and I made a fork down so that everything could go in, run in smoothly. I put that long switch in here, which works out just fine. And then tied everything into it, so the curve is actually parallel with the track, and then it goes all the way up. It has a crossover to go to the main, and then the other side, as usual, will go to the other side of the yard. As you can see, I just took all of that out, and this track is the main that goes to Cecito siding, and it also goes back into the main. I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. That's gonna be that's gonna take some time to work on. As you can see, I pretty much took up all of the trees. Ajax cement, it's been turned around, so it's going to be back into that same line where I had it first, and then all that is over there as usual. So this is what it is. A little bit less track over here. By about 4 feet of track has been taken out, and the main is all the way on the wall. That is a 26 radius, I think, that's going all the way around. And I did the same thing over there. I take the corner out and I put all that in. There is a siding here, or you can put a runaround. I say a runaround because I can run around some of the cars that's coming out of the yard. So instead of a drag, I can shove them where they need to be, or I can just take a few cars, run around them, and then shove them over to this track so I can do some switching over here in VIP. It only can hold like 4 cars, maybe 5, depending on the size. So the main thing that's going to be sitting up there is probably the hoppers for VIP. I will be having them sit there, and then there'll be some over there in Cecito siding. I thought about taking Cecito siding out, but I was like, no, can't do that. So this is pretty much it. This is the new improvements over here, and I tell you what, it's a lot better than what it was at first. By flipping that board and then putting those H studs in there and drilling it down, it's a vast improvement over here on this side. Now the task is to put the depot back in, so I'm more likely gonna have to take that whole section up, clean the ballast off the cork bed, put the cork bed back down, and put the track and the ballast back down. So all that'll be done tomorrow evening when I come in from work. So this is pretty much it. Ooh, excuse me, I am tired. I really am tired. This is 6.5 hours of work just doing this small section. Um, it looks good. It runs good on the main. Despite the light cars, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna keep on the layout and what I'm gonna toss off the layout. Cause I believe every time I'm gonna go to the train show, I'm going to invest in the 2-bay hoppers or the 3-bay hoppers and get rid of the 4-bay hoppers. So that is something I'm planning on doing. But other than that, she runs great. I got my yard engines on, my other set of yard engines on here, and they do just fine. Now I haven't did any switching. This is my first time dragging and shoving. I just came on to let y'all see the update on what all I've done. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any switching no time soon until I get VIP all situated. With this being the way it is, with all the cars in here, it's kind of full on the yard, on this yard, which is fine. My goal is to make it more convenient on the switching than just spot and dropping, if that makes any sense to y'all. These cars are coming off. All these hoppers, 4-bay hoppers, are coming off sooner or later. They can't. I just don't want them on here no more. So the 4-bay hoppers are coming off. This one is coming off. Like I said, just the 3-bay hoppers and the Crestline hoppers, and probably 1 or 2 of the other chemical hoppers will probably be on here, but majority of them are coming off. There won't be a need for them with the Crestline plant. I'm gonna minimize the amount of cars that go over to Crestline, and that's about pretty much it. Where am I gonna put these cars? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I'm exhausted. But this is the layout as it is. Now I was planning on, I changed my mind of putting a switch here and taking it parallel all the way around and tied into that siding. But I was like, nah, that will be, no. I thought about doing that. But I won't rule it out. It might happen sooner or later, depending on how everything goes. But I am looking for my uncoupling tool, and I just had the damn thing. I wonder if I poured it in here. There it is. Oops. All right, let's see how this turns out. Damn couplers. with that bigger radius curve, this turned out a lot better. There's not a lot of stress on the train. See how smooth the curve is? How the cars react on the curve? There's not a lot of stress depending on the weight of the cars. Too many cars will cause... Let's see if these cars buckle on the turn. See that tank car? It's light as a feather and it's off track. See, the car is too light, so that's the reason why it caused that. Plus, when you got nearly 40 some cars on here, that's bound to happen. And that's just a small demonstration of the new yard over here on this end. It's time for me to go to bed because I got to be at work in the morning. Thank y'all for watching this live update. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. And please come back. Give a like, thumbs up or something. Take care. Bye.